brutal way to lose such a good game.
Yeah.
Well, at least 3-on-3 overtime was exciting.
Oh, the Jays are facing elimination today. I'm gonna throw up.
Hey, what do you want to have for Thanksgiving?
Oh, please don't talk about food. Showtime.
Pity point. Whoopsie daisy, this team is ruining my life. Leafs half win 5-4 in the shootout against the Ottawa Senators.
Pity point. Pity point.
And you know what? Who cares? Because the Leafs lost again. But this time the first 5 minutes of the first period wasn't so bad. So they had to make the first 5 minutes of the second period a dogpile instead. Like 3-0 deficits are gonna become a nightly occurrence. And they're torturing me because somehow they find a way to tie it up. And then they found a way to get that taken away from them. But then they tied it up again. And the ref almost found a way to take that away from them. Oh, but then 3-on-3 overtime, wasn't that so exciting? Aren't you happy? No, because no goal was scored. It went to the shootout and they lost that. Which means the Leafs start their season 0-2-1. Their next game isn't until Friday, which means they don't even get a chance for their first win until over a week into the season, and even that is not guaranteed. And I know it's a rebuilding year. I know I'm not supposed to expect them to win, but I look at the Coyotes and they have 2 wins against the Kings and Penguins, and I go, damn it, I want that. Try to name 10 Coyotes players off the top of your head. You can't. And they are undefeated. And I'm sick, I'm groggy from all the cold medication I took last night. Nose is going all haywire constantly, feeling like I have to sneeze. Underside of my nose feels like an old wallet. The Jays are facing elimination in Texas and I'm about to pass out. And yet, I'm thankful. I tell you what, no. I'm thankful. I'm thankful because I'm aware of the process. I'm aware that the Leafs have outplayed their opponents in at least 2 of the 3 games they've played so far. And that's already an improvement. I'm aware that the Leafs have outshot their opponents so far. I'm thankful they outshot the Habs. I'm thankful they at least pulled even with the Red Wings. And I am thankful they outshot the Sens. I am thankful for Daniel Winnick throwing the puck in front to Joffrey Lupul, who reminded the Leafs how to score goals. I am thankful for Dion Phaneuf's amazing stretch pass to Tyler Bozak and Bozak's fantastic finish. In fact, I'm thankful for Bozak's whole damn game. He was amazing. I am thankful that P.A. Parento was able to feed Peter Holland on the power play to tie it up. I am thankful that the Leafs came back from 3 goals down. Not so thankful that Mark Stone put the Sens back in front with a tip. But I am thankful that Brad Boyes didn't give up on the play, made a pass from his knees, got that puck to Daniel Winnick, little in it to win a dangle, for a goal so sick the ref didn't even see it. And I am thankful for whoever put the buzzer on to stop play because we were just wasting time at that point. Because you know, it's hard to tell when a puck goes in when it's shot into the middle of the net. I am thankful for James Reimer making an amazing stretch pad save to get it to overtime. I am thankful that we now have 3-on-3 overtime. I'm thankful for the sweet odd man rushes. And I am thankful that scoring chances and odd man rushes increase with 3-on-3 overtime and therefore will decrease the number of shootouts. And let's make that the question of the game. Should we just have 3-on-3 overtime continuous until someone scores a goal? Because the whole crowd was losing their mind. That's the loudest you will hear the Air Canada Centre, my friends. The only time you'll hear the Platinum section that loud again is if they start shooting sushi out of a t-shirt gun. And between the stoppage of the overtime, and then the going to the bench and the little break in between, and then sending out the first shooter, and you see what happens, and then the break between the first shooter and second shooter, and the break between the second shooter and the third shooter. There's always going to be a minimum of 4 shooters. The point I'm trying to make is how long do you think continuous 3-on-3 overtime is going to take? How many times would it realistically go over 10 minutes? Whether the Sens got the goal or the Leafs got the goal, that overtime wasn't going longer than another 2 or 3 minutes, and that's how long the shootout took. So my opinion is make it continuous 3-on-3 overtime. What say you? Back to the thankfulness. I am thankful that the Leafs gave fans something to cheer about. I am thankful that even though James Reimer didn't have an amazing night, he gave his team a chance to win, and I am thankful that after the game, I saw the Leafs smiling in post-game interviews because they should feel good about their performance, and that is what Mike Babcock has said. He wants them to leave the building proud, and I'm thankful that they should be proud after a game like that. Although I am thankful that many of you are catching on to the fact that the Leafs can't just lose, they have to break records in the process, because as many of you pointed out to me, the 3 goals the Sens scored in the second period were the 3 fastest power play goals scored in Ottawa Senators history. I'm not necessarily thankful that that happened, I'm just thankful that you all see it's not just me! But, I'm thankful the Leafs overcame that. I'm thankful that that is the game we are heading into this almost week-long break with. A good, honest, hardworking, don't quit effort. I'm thankful that it's starting to look like that's exactly what we can expect out of the Leafs this season. I'm thankful that by the looks of it, Uncle Leo is back. What a game! I'm thankful for Buzz Lightyear coming back to the rescue! And I'm thankful that even though the Leafs headed into this game without very many goals, they left with a whole big bunch. I'm thankful for a lot of things. I'm thankful for my friends and family. Thankful I get to share my thoughts and screamings with you. Thankful that I get to do it on sportsnet.ca, because when I started these, that seemed pretty silly. Still does, frankly, don't tell my boss. I'm thankful that there are podcast listeners, and I'm thankful that there are so many that we are gonna be on the radio very soon. I'm thankful for my amazing dog, Iggy, who totally wants to be doing this video right now. Look into the camera! Look at all the people who are thankful for you! Oh. I'm thankful that my beautiful wife made him this scarf. Whoa. And I am thankful for my beautiful wife.
Leave me alone, Steve.
I love you. And I am thankful that hopefully you will have a joyous and wonderful Thanksgiving. So thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. Links below for sportsnet.ca. Holy smokes, you're getting heavy. And I will see you in about a week. Say bye-bye. Say roof. Say ah. Say tweet. Say meow. Say something. Mwah. Close enough. Break between the first shooter and second shooter, the second shooter, break between the second shooter and the third shooter. There's always going to be a minimum of 5 shooters. Wait, is that true? No.
Come here, puppy.
I think you do.
Yes, I do.
Okay, there you go. Do you just burp? And I am thankful for my beautiful wife.
Leave me alone, Steve.
Quicker than that. I am ordering you around. Okay. And I am thankful for my beautiful wife.
Leave me alone, Steve.
Louder than that. Didn't you ever take drama?
Here, should I do it on the other side of the door?
Yes, you should.
Okay.
That's initiative right there. Okay. Oh, Iggy. And I am thankful for my beautiful wife.
Leave me alone, Steve.
I love you. Okay. I got it. No, it's okay, honey. I got it. I got it. I got the button. Holy mackerel. Press the thing!